So big win against West Virginia in the last couple weeks. Now that you're healthy, contributing more and more. What are some of the big takeaways from as you reviewed the film from the win over the Mountaineers? How the offense performed.
We could have played a lot better. I feel like I could have played a lot better. I was kind of hard on myself in that game. But you live and you learn. You got to go back to the drawing board at the end of the day. I did some good things. I did some bad things. But, you got to just consistently come out here and just be on your A game. Come out here and get better. So that's what I came out here to do going into this Colorado game.
So you mentioned the consistency, and so the first quarter, not so a whole lot going on for the offense, but the second quarter, you guys really kind of exploded. Do you think perhaps that bye week where you guys were kind of no practices and Kenny was giving you guys a chance to heal up, did that maybe factor in a little bit to that slow start?
I don't think so, because like I said, we still were getting timing on with Jeff, making sure we were landmarks, spots, we were where we need to be when we need to be. So once we just got it going, it just felt natural. It felt like practice when we were out there with Jeff, and got all the receivers contributing. So that's what you want to see as a receiving group, is everybody eating. So you happy that everybody eating, and happy that Jeff over here slinging the ball and also making plays on his own. So it's happy for everybody.
What has Jeff brought to this offense over these last couple of weeks? Obviously, he's putting up a lot of touchdowns, and you guys are having a lot of success and winning ball games, most importantly.
I just feel like just the confidence we know we trust him, that he trusts us, and we're just going to do our 111th and get everybody to come out with the dub. So we just got to do our 111th, go out there, win the play, win the down, win the drive, and take everything will take care of itself.
What makes him kind of a special player that's able to kind of obviously command the respect of you guys in the huddle, but also produce on the field? Just
the chemistry off the field. It goes beyond from being on the field. Once we step off the field, we're brothers, and that's the chemistry we have when we get in that huddle and we get to calling the plays, and when we get to getting the ball going to Malik, to me, Malik, Derek, so Kamari, Shaman, Harp. So it's just a lot of guys, just the chemistry of a brotherhood, and we just carry it from on the field to off the field, back on the field, and it's just a consistent balance.
So West Virginia goes out and takes that lead, and then you guys hit the field knowing that you got to get some points. What's the kind of the mindset and the mentality in that huddle before you guys go out there for a drive that ultimately gets the game-winning field goal?
There's got to be a last drive. We got to what Dilly said, we got to twist the knife. We got to finish the game. So that's what we had to go out there and do regardless. We know we got our backs against the wall. We want to win every game for the rest of the season. So that's what we're going to go out here and going to do. Play hard, play physical, and the brand of football we're trying to establish.
Early in the year, battling some injuries, how tough was that for you to come to a new place where you want to contribute, but just not being able to get out there on the field and and help this offense?
It was real frustrating mentally and physically. It wasn't the best thing. I wanted to be out there with my brothers. I couldn't even, be there a part of the game sometimes. So, but once I did, it was just a refreshing feeling to come back out here. But, it's adversity for me. I've never been in that situation. I've never missed that amount of games in college before. So I just had to try to move forward, try to make sure I'm not staying in one spot and not improving, not getting better at something. And that was just the biggest thing for me. It was just a takeaway to get closer to God, allow him to take hold of me and move me forward and move me the path he wants me to go. It's also just being here for myself, my family being here, even my teammates, my brothers, the receiving room, just there for me because they know it's a hard time for me as well. So.
Obviously, you said you learned some lessons there going through that adversity. What are some of the ways perhaps you also helped to contribute to that wide receiver room, even though you weren't going to be able to be on the field during those weeks?
Sometimes, I'll just talk to the guys, because, like I said, I couldn't be around much people. I'd be on the game, probably chop it up, talk on the phone, just normal guys. So, like I said, when it gets on the field, we're brothers, I can sit down and call anybody in the receiving room, even Coach Ward, Brady, Dane, anybody in there, I'll call them, and it's just a brotherhood, it's just family in there. So just being able to know that I got people in my corner, regardless of what situation I go through, and I can pick up the phone and call them, vent, whatever, got to be, get it off my chest, pray, something, it's going to help. And just allowing that was probably the easiest thing.
When you look at this Colorado defense, it's had some struggles over the course of the year, but some intriguing young talent on there. What's some things that kind of jump out about what the Colorado defense likes to do from a schematic perspective?
We just got to win our one-on-ones. Whoever's in front of us, we just got to win, no matter what it is. Play pitch and catch with Jeff, and just be physical and block, and hold down the perimeter, and just doing the same consistent thing we've been doing in practice, allowing ourselves to continue to be better. Each drive, we got to go out there and be better. Each play, we got to go out there and win. Just have that mentality, have that just drilled into your head, and then we got to twist the knife, finish the game. So that's what we all thinking about this week, and we're going into this week thinking about.
How satisfying?